Hello, and welcome to Crowfall Tactics 101, Episode 2, How to Destroy a Turtle. If any of y'all are new to the PvP style MMORPG, Crowfall, Turtle is considered an enemy force that bunkers down inside of an objective. As you can see right now, this guild is Corvus Citadel. I am part of Dissentient, and this is the last minute of siege. Now, typically, if you're wanting to take a fort or keep, you're going to want to show up a hell of a lot earlier, but our intent wasn't to actually take this fort. We were pretty content starved, so our main focus was basically to just smash. And if you can see in the very beginning of the confrontation here, there is another enemy guild. It is also Transcendence, and they had been harassing Corvus Citadel for a little bit before we engaged. Now, we were unaware of this until we watched the last of their members withdraw from the battle, but that's what we get for showing up late to the party, so to speak. As you can tell, this is a pretty formidable defense, and they have definitely been harassed for a little bit. So in order to counter this, what you typically want to do is push and poke a little bit, and then try to get the enemy force to overextend by withdrawing into a safe distance where you can not only regroup with your teammates, but try to finish off any of those that overextended. As you can see right there, a few of their players got very low. This is a nice fallback tactic to where you can recuperate from the push and prod, and also attempt to eliminate other players. Try not to spend too much time when you're falling back. Just spend enough time to heal your allies. Cleric healing is very AoE and healing circle based, meaning they have to be pretty clumped up together to get the heals, which is also a bad thing if you consider enemy AoE Frostcasters and Stormcallers aura emitters. They're exceptionally deadly, definitely at times like this. Now what you see here is Dissentient attempting to pull out a few more of their players, which unfortunately they learned their lesson and did not fall for the bait. You see me trying to soak up some of those nasty volatile ice from the Frostweavers, and I did a nice fail right there. What I was doing is basically I'm trying to detonate those so that my teammates wouldn't accidentally step on them. Obviously, I failed pretty bad on that last one. But, yes, they're not falling for that tactic yet again. So now it's time to change our tactics. So here is a good push into the throne room. You can see my group splits up. Some of us hang to the right and try a nice flanking maneuver, while the rest of us go inside in an attempt to push them out. And this is executed very nicely, because in a moment you will see them withdraw from their tactical advantage of the throne room. Now they're in the open field, or at least a more open area, and we can pick off their squishiest targets, along with isolating several of their group members. You can see right there, we divided their forces quite a bit, and now it is time to remove their squish, which is typically their DPS. You could also call this defanging a snake, if you like. If you can defang the snake, it is no longer a threat to you. So once you target their actual DPS and remove them from the field of battle, you can then press on to their tankier members and basically just finish the battle. This battle was essentially lost as soon as they left that throne room. I say that because while in the throne room, you're able to push your tankier members out in front of the door, which will essentially soak up your enemy's DPS, while their DPS can fall back and get heals under the cover of the walls. So you can see them trying to get back into the throne room right now. The fact, though, that they've lost a majority of their DPS and healers doesn't really bode well. So it's basically just picking off the remaining DPS and essentially focusing down those that get low just to finish this engagement right now. Now, Corvus Citadel is a very friendly guild. They have some very competent players, and we do like them very much. So in using this video, it's basically for educational purposes. I do not mean any ill will towards Corvus Citadel. I'm not trying to bully them in any way. They have actually adapted quite well recently, and they are a very formidable guild. I always look forward to any type of engagement with CC, just because I really do love them very much. They have some outstanding players. I hope they do not take any offense by showing this kind of video. Like I said before, it's strictly for educational purposes. Thank you all for the feedback. I love you very much. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. And you can always catch me on Twitch around noon every day Central Time. This concludes our video, and again, thank you for watching.
Whoosh! Do-do-do-do-do.